All right, coming back from the news, everybody. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. If you're just waking up on a Saturday morning and your clock radio went off and woke you up, it's our voices coming at you talking about real estate. My name is Rex Parry. We talk about real estate here in the Valley Sun. Our co-host is
Jeff Obrasky, Homeowners Financial Group.
And the next guest is David.
David Oesterle.
And introduce yourself a little bit.
I've lived in Phoenix since 1965. Graduated from the University of Arizona.
Oh, we just talked about ASU now.
That's why we're trying to make sure we had no conflict.
When's the big game?
Next week.
Oh,
next
man,
Saturday.
that's going to be exciting.
Friday after Thanksgiving, 1:30.
Right.
Fantastic.
In Tucson.
Now, you've got a listing that we want to focus on immediately to talk about. It's Forest Lakes.
Forest Lakes up on the rim.
Introduce this a little bit, this area. A lot of people listening don't even know about this.
Well, it's exactly 2 hours from Scottsdale, door to door to Forest Lakes. It's 7,500 feet on the top of the rim, Ponderosa Pines. My particular property up there is a very unique property. It's 3 beautiful cabins on 2 acres, completely fenced. Be an excellent bed and breakfast, great corporate retreat, something like that. It would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
List price on this?
$1.1 million.
$1.1 million. And any ideas on financing?
Well, when we sat down and we had a little
Talk.
rehearsal, this one could be a little bit difficult simply because you've got the multiple units and there are 2 APNs, or is it one?
2.
There's 2 APNs. So
APN stands
APNs
for?
is the two distinct properties.
Yeah, legal descriptions.
Legal description. The big issue there is you can have multiple contiguous lots. Typically, you need all the structures to be on one actual lot. So if you've got a 5-acre lot and then you've got a 5 acres right next to it, and you've got and the 5 acres are owned by the same person, you can usually finance the whole property.
Yeah.
In this particular case, there's really 2 separate properties with structures on both of them. Mm-hmm. So it might be a little bit more complicated from a financing perspective. Probably have to do them
private money?
I doubt it.
Doubt it.
To be honest with you, there's no liquidity up there.
Interesting.
And that doesn't mean it's not a good investment, but it's just not your normal stuff. It's a specialty property.
But you got to take look.
You may be able to buy them separate, finance them separately, or buy one for cash, finance the other one. Certainly buy one as a second home, probably, and finance the other one as an investment, or buy one and finance it as a second home, and then purchase the other one as an investment property.
And the key here is it's beautiful during the summertime. You get up there, the pine trees, and even during the wintertime, you get snow up there. This is gorgeous part of Arizona. A lot of people don't even know about it.
Lots of fishing. It's snow games and things like that. It's beautiful.
List price again on that?
It's $1.1 million. One of the cabins is 3,100 square feet, 4 bedrooms.
That's a house.
A loft.
Yeah, that's not a cabin.
That's a house.
With log siding.
Yeah.
Half cedar log siding.
It's probably gorgeous,
It
too.
is. It is
A log siding, not a log home.
Correct.
That actually makes them, believe it or not, a little bit easier to finance.
Interesting.
Because the log homes, you need to comp it to another log home.
Interesting.
Not log sided.
Interesting. So the key here is to get a chance to take a look at the pictures. Do you have a website with pictures on this?
Well, you can go to my website, www.hometeamaz.com.
Hometeamaz.com. That's easy to remember. Now, you got another 2 listings we want to talk about.
Yes, if you need a winter home, you can Scottsdale in Desert Shadows, a beautiful 1,800 square foot, 3-bedroom plus a den home, granite counters in the kitchen and baths. Back's a common area, very private, for $360,000.
Intersection, where's this at?
94th Street in Sweetwater.
Sweetwater, okay.
Great location.
So that's to the east of the 101?
That is, yes. East of the
And Sweetwater's near Cactus, basically.
yeah,
just
between
north.
Cactus and Thunderbird.
Okay. That's a nice area. The list price
We
again?
got Sweetwater Ranch in
360.
there, Montana
Oh, okay.
Ranch. I used to live in Montana Ranch, which
Right.
is
It's
Sweetwater
right
and
next to
100.
Sweetwater Ranch.
Nice area. 360.
Very nice area.
360. It's a great deal.
360 for
That
this?
actually, that is actually attractively priced. On a product like that, let's just say you put 10% down, your principal and interest is going to be about $1,650. You throw your taxes, insurance,
In Scottsdale.
and HOA in, and you're going to be well under $2,000 a month.
In Scottsdale, folks. And I'll tell you what, the market, especially in Scottsdale, is doing really well, very stable. You got a third one before we run out of time.
A third one in Anthem, Arizona. So
out north.
Up north, it's a beautiful home. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. These sellers have done everything to make this home beautiful. Nice private backyard. Anthem's a great area with all sorts of amenities, fishing lakes. There's a railroad and pools and play areas. It's a beautiful area.
2 golf courses.
It's a
Is this
real
in the
community.
Is this in the gated golf community or is it in the other
It's
one?
in Parkside. So
Parkside.
It's not the gated.
So if you're heading towards Flagstaff, just a little bit north of Phoenix, you got this beautiful planned community out there that really have done a good job.
Yeah, and you know the 17's got the extra lanes.
Yeah.
So you don't get nearly as many
Traffic.
little fender benders that clog it up.
Yeah,
and
it's really easy now.
And if you work in that, Union Hills and 17, or where all those office complexes are, down that 17 corridor, or PetSmart, corporate headquarters and stuff like that, it's a fabulous place to raise kids.
Yeah. So the key is list price on that one again.
$360.
$360. It's very
It's my
simple.
magic number today.
Yeah.
So I
It's
think
exactly the
I think
same.
with 10% down, we're probably at about a little under $2,000 a month.
But the point is, again, if people are out there renting single-family detached homes, they're paying $2,000 a month now, and you don't get any tax benefits. And I know the appreciation hasn't been what we're used to. It's been kind of flat.
It's been flat the last 12 months, but we went up 40% in the 2 years before then.
Yeah.
So, we had to digest the bounce off the bottom. And look, when it's all said and done, if you project out 5 years from now, I mean, this isn't day trading stocks.
No.
Okay? If you get 3% a year,
Conservative.
okay, let's just say 3% a year, you do the math, and it compounds too. And that's one thing that people, they go, they'll buy a $300,000 house, they get 3%, make $9,000 each year. Well, no, you really don't. Make $9,000 the first year, then it's 3% on
Yeah.
$310,000. So I make $9,500, and et cetera. You can build $50,000 to $100,000 in equity on a $30,000 investment in 5 years. That's kind of the way you really need to look at it.
It makes good sense. Phone number, how can they get a hold of you, David?
602-920-6888.
And that website again?
www.hometeamaz.com.
Phone number one more time.
602-920-6888.
And it's Jeff Obrasky, 602-445-9094.
And the key is get the information, get off the fence, get in the water. And if you miss anything, go to our website, 123bz.com. We podcast after we broadcast. Now stay tuned. We're going to be right back.